YouTube makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to Be Lounge Makeup, I really hope that you stick around and subscribe for more videos. So I'm here today with a current favorites video. I have a lot of beauty products, a hair product, and I do have some jewelry that I have been obsessed with. So we better get started with my current favorites. So my very first favorite is a setting powder from Givenchy. And this is the Prisme Libre in number 3, which is the pink powder. This is the one that I have really been enjoying for setting my concealer. I feel like it works really well. I use a very little amount of the powder and it doesn't crease on me. It makes my concealer stay put all day long. Really been enjoying the new Benefit blushes. They're the ones that come in these really cute little boxes. I like that they kind of, you know, made the boxes a little slimmer. I wasn't really a big fan of the big box, but these I'm really liking. The colors are beautiful. I would say my two go-to colors are definitely this one right here, which is the butterfly, and the pink one is a more common type of blush that I usually gravitate for in Willa. And these I like. I've also tried other colors, the ones that are more plummy, a little bit more burgundy, and I'm really loving the consistency. Just trying to change up the blushes that I am using, but these are definitely the ones that I reach for the most. So I have two concealers that I have really been enjoying. The very first concealer is from TIlbury, and this is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Really enjoying this one. I like applying just a little bit of the concealer. It blends in really nicely. I can definitely set it with very little powder and it just lasts throughout the day. The other one I've really been liking is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is a light capturing self-setting concealer. This one again also feels so light, the way it blends, and this one I can even get away with not using setting powder, even though if I'm gonna be like going out or doing something, I put just very little just to be safe, but it works out really well. And just like the consistency and the way it blends, I think it's just so good, and it's just a really good concealer. And this one I got shade 25. Really enjoying some eye products from the brand Ilia. This is the first one. This is the Necessary eyeshadow palette. This is in the warm nude tones, and it's really beautiful. It's actually what I am wearing on my eyes right now. Really been enjoying these eyeshadows, blending really nice. It's kind of like everything that I need is in this little palette right here, combined with the next product that I'm going to show you. And these are these liquid shadows. They're called the Liquid Powder Chromatic Eye Tint. My favorite color is the Fresco, which is the one I'm using now. It is more like a taupey color. And then I also really like the Burnish color, which is a little bit more, I guess, like in the goldy type of tone. This one is just a little bit more taupey, and this one is just a little bit more gold. They're so good. They're great liquid eyeshadows. They don't crease. They last a really long time on the eyelid. They're blendable. They also don't dry too fast that you don't have time to work with them. It's just like just right how I apply them on the lid, and then I just pat them with my finger. At first when you apply them, it looks a little bit matte, but then you notice, you know, like the little shimmery type of color that comes out of it, and then once it sets, it's like stays put. They also have matte ones, but for my lid, I got these for my lid, and I tend to always like the more shimmery tones. So this with the palette has been an amazing combination for me, and it's pretty much what I am wearing on my eyes today. For the hair, I'm really liking this Deluxe Prime Hair Reconstructor from the brand Truss. This I had shared in my Amazon favorites video not too long ago. I'll go ahead and link that one down below in case you guys want to check it out. This I like to use as a leave-in conditioner. Like basically when I get out of the shower, I just, you know, spritz it through my wet hair, brush it out. It also has protection against the heat. But here it also says that you can also do it after you shampoo and before you apply your conditioner to spray it in the shower. Honestly, I haven't tried it that way. I just like to use it when I get out of the shower. I spritz it all over my hair when it's wet, and I'm just really liking it. I think it does the job. It conditions, it protects against the heat. It kind of does all of the above, and I like it. It's good for flexibility, elasticity, anti-frizz. It is just so good, and it also smells so nice. So that's kind of like what caught me. I tried it at the salon when they spritzed this on my hair. I was like, what is that? That smells so good. And I ended up getting it right then and there, and I have been loving it and using it every single time I wash my hair. From Makeup by Mario, definitely had to mention this Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This is such a great product. It's what I use a lot to kind of bronze up and contour my face. I pretty much just use it like a cream type of bronzer and contour. It is so easy to blend. It's very sheer. It's probably one of the most sheer ones that I have ever used. You don't have to be so precise. You can just kind of put it on, blend all over the areas where you would normally want to bronze and contour type of thing. I just use this product. I don't use any other, and I really, really like it. I feel like it gives you such a nice, healthy type of glow, like just your skin but better. Your skin has like the perfect, you know, areas that have been touched by the sun, and I really like it. It's such a good cream product. I actually have quite a few foundations that I'm really enjoying, and I feel like since my favorites video, my last one I had was a few months back, maybe 3 months back. Been trying out some new ones and I've really been liking them. This is from the brand Givenchy. This one is the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow. I use the shade 3-N250. This one I just really, really like. The pump kind of broke on me, I think. It's not the best pump, but it is a really good foundation if you like that nice dewy type of look, that radiant type of look, which those are the type of foundations that I really, really like. And it is just really good. It's super blendable. It lasts a long time. It doesn't set inside any of my fine lines, and it is just a really good foundation. Then also one that is a little bit more new to me, but I have just been so impressed by it, is the Chanel. This is the Water Fresh Complexion Touch. This one, it's like so unique. Like when you see it in the bottle, you just see like these little flecks of foundation kind of like mixing with water. So when I put it on my hand, the consistency is just so funky. But then as soon as you mix it, it just has a moment where it just kind of goes bam. Like great foundation, great coverage, looks beautiful on the skin. It just does something so unique that your skin looks so flawless. And I am just so impressed with this product. Like I don't think I've ever seen a foundation like this. For a cream foundation, I've really been liking Patrick Ta's foundation. This is the one that has, you know, the cream foundation under here, and then it also has the powder, so it's like a 2-in-1 product, and he does this a lot, which I love. He has like the bronzer and the contour, he has the cream and the powder blushes. This is a cream foundation and finishing powder duo. I'm in the shade Light 3, and this one, the same thing. It's so soft. Like the first time I put a brush in it, it got really like, I was like, oh my god, I messed it up, because it was just so, I expected it to be harder to get, but it just kind of like melted into the brush, and then it just melted onto my skin that I will do like a little swipe, and you would see right away how nice that coverage was in the areas where I had just applied it compared to like the other side of my face, the bare face. I actually also posted something on Instagram, which you guys have to check it out, and check out my Instagram. I also have a TikTok. I posted a reel about this, and it was just so, just like the way that it just glided on your skin, it's amazing. It's so buttery, and the consistency is very unique. For a cream, I was very impressed, because sometimes creams are a little harder to blend. They seem a little bit more thick. This one was just like, I don't know what other word to use it, but it was just like butter. It just went on so nicely, and I mean that in a really good way, not like greasy or anything. It just glided on very nicely onto the skin, like very silky. I loved it. Next two products aren't really new products. I've had them already in my collection for a while. I just find myself grabbing them so much more now than I did when I first bought them, and they are these Huda Beauty brushes. The first one is a dual-ended brush, and this was the Sculpt and Shade. I love brushes that are 2-in-1. It has like the smaller side, and this side is just perfect for adding your contour and your cream bronzer. Love it so much. And then this one I like using for foundation. This is the Buff and the Blend. This one I can use with all those foundations that I mentioned. I also like using this one with the Patrick Ta one, and just like putting it in the product, and then just like, you know, oh my god, it's so nice. It just feels so satisfying to apply that Patrick Ta foundation, just the way it glides, and love using it with this brush. Next one is also a repeat product. It's not a new one, but I just had ran out of it, and then I went ahead and bought it. This is a Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I use a shade too fair. And this one I ended up getting the travel size just because I had ran out of the other one. I had the full size already. I haven't used it in a while. And then the other day I was just like putting it on with my foundation. I just put it on as a base sort of in certain areas of the face. Then I went with foundation right on top, and it just adds this like extra healthy glow to your skin. I really love it. I also like, you know, that it has like kind of like a doe foot type of applicator. You can use it on its own, or you can use it even as a little very subtle highlighter, but I like to use it first on my bare skin, and then I go with the foundation, and it just looks so beautiful. So if you have any foundations that you kind of want to transform and make a little bit more dewy or make it a little bit more radiant, this is a really good mix, and I love it. And I'm kind of glad that I got it in a small size because the bottle is pretty big, so it's good to take for travel, but definitely will be using that more often. From Natasha Denona, I tried this Hygiene Skin Glass. This is Energizing and Hydrating Primer Serum. This is so good. Like, I had never even heard of it, but I was like, I haven't used a primer in a while. I haven't bought a primer in a while, and I wanted to get a more hydrating type of primer. I have some primers that are the primers that kind of blur out your pores and things like that, but I wanted something that was really hydrating to use as a base. I just felt that it was something that I kind of needed, especially with the type of foundations that I like to use, and I like that hydrated, glowy, radiant type of look. So I tried this one, and it is so nice and unique. It comes with like a dropper, and it's just like, it looks like a white pearly type of product. It is so good. It just looks very, very like radiant. I have some cream blushes that I've really been enjoying. The first one is from the brand Persona Cosmetics, and this is their Barbie pink color, which is called Bubble. This is one that I've already been using for a little bit. I actually have all three colors because I got like this little set that they had. I love them all, but this is definitely the one that I gravitate towards the most. And then from Huda Beauty, it's this more plummy color, and this one is called Batty Berry, and I love it. I also think it's going to be really pretty for the fall. I just kind of like these plummy red tone colors. Like, for example, this one right here, also from Huda Beauty. This one is called the Rebel Red. I think they're just very unique colors that I wouldn't normally, you know, wear, but I'm just really enjoying them, and healthy. They make you look like those little rosy reddish type cheeks. I just think that these are very, very unique. I really like them. I really like the colors. It's just something that I normally wouldn't gravitate towards, but I'm absolutely enjoying, and it's just something different that I'm really happy that I brought into my routine, because I would always just go towards the neutral blushes, the more pinky tone blushes, and now I like that I'm kind of, you know, venturing towards other colors. The brand Milani, I'm really liking these lipsticks. This is from like that new matte line. These were really, really popular. They've already been out for a little bit, but I just hadn't had a chance to get my hands on them. I got the shade Tease, which is the one that I'm wearing today. It is more of like a nudish brown color, and then the other one is called Pleasure, which is a little bit more pinky toned. They're really actually really similar, so I don't really think you need both, but I really do like them both. And you know, sometimes with the lips, I kind of still stick to the more neutral type of colors, but I have been liking that more brown tone type of nude, less, you know, less pink, even though pink is always like my go-to, but that nice little almost 90s vibe type of brown I really like. And this kind of just gives you a nice, like a perfect brown nude lip color. So I really like these. They go on really well. I don't really wear them as matte because I tend to always use a gloss over them, but they apply really nicely. I have some jewelry that I really wanted to share with you guys. I'm loving these hoops by Melinda Maria. This is what they look like. These are the big ass hoops, and these are the 2-inch ones. And then I also have the 3-inch ones, which are a little bit bigger. I tend to get the ones in the gold because I wear a lot of gold. I also have 4-inch, which I think that might be a little bit too big already, but I really like the 3-inch, and I really like the 2-inch. You know, you can kind of see a little bit of the difference, like the 2-inch fits inside, you know, pretty much the 3-inch. They also come in silver, which I just actually got, so hopefully by the time I edit this video I can insert some sort of video with a silver one so you kind of see the difference. But they have really teeny tiny little stones. The ones that I got, in the 2-inch actually have the clear stones, and then the ones that I got in the 3-inch, I actually got the emerald one. So I was really excited about those. And then I also got these that have like 3 hoops. They kind of like hang differently. It's the same idea and it's the same style of hoop. I'll try to include some close-up shots of these so you can for sure see them a little bit better. But again, they're so nice and so light, and I'm really enjoying them. I think they're just so pretty, and I have gotten a lot of use out of them. I don't think they're the cheapest. I think they range, I don't remember really well. If anything, I'll put it in the description box down below how much each of the ones that I'm sharing today were. But I feel like they were like between $68 to like $88. It was like in that range were the earrings. So they're kind of like in that price zone. I feel like they are very good quality. You know, they're just good quality. They haven't tarnished. They don't leave my earlobe blue or anything like that. So really enjoying this Melinda Maria jewelry. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you enjoyed my current beauty favorites. Everything will be listed in the description box down below. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.